Hi Pommers, here's the first episode of the Pommecast. And what a better way to start than with a Q&A. We are going to have a little surprise at the end, and let's get started. Before we start, I just want to clarify that my mother tongue is Portuguese, so I'm so sorry if my English isn't perfect and I make some mistakes. When did you start making ceramics? I started making ceramics in quarantine. So in Portugal, we were all in lockdown. And even though my background, my bachelor and everything was not in arts, I studied communication. I always grew up in arts family. My grandfather was a painter. My mother paints into ceramics as well. So one day I was at home and I love ceramics, so I already had a huge collection of other artists, and my boyfriend said to me, why don't you make your own mug to drink your coffee? And I thought, what a great idea. So I asked him to order me some clay, and the next day was delivered to my house 10 kilos of clay. So of course I didn't do one mug, I did like 20 or 30 mugs. And like in the beginning, I didn't thought about selling or created a brand. I was just doing it for fun. And the first drop, I sell all my pieces just to my friends and to my family. And it was something that really makes me happy, and I was enjoying it so much. First, of course, my mother gave me some tips because I didn't know anything about it. And then when the lockdown was over, I went back to Lisbon. I did some formation in the area, and I started to understand ceramics a little bit more. And if I show you guys a mug that I did the first day that I started and one today, the difference is huge. And since I was doing my master's degree in marketing while I did the ceramics as a hobby, I thought, why not ally the two passions that I have, ceramics and marketing, the thing of creating a brand that was always been a dream of mine as well. And then Pomme emerged, and I think this was the beginning of my brand. Next question. How do I find inspiration for my collections? I get inspired in the most random things. For example, when I go out for a brunch with my friends and they are wearing a different fabric with some colors that really match well together, I always get inspired by that, by nature, by my mother's towels, by the food that I eat. I love to eat, and I always get inspired by strawberries and cherries. And sometimes I'm not inspired at all, and that's okay as well. So when that happens, when I'm not in a good mood for creating something, I really like to go out of my comfort zone, leave my house, go take a walk. When, of course, I can travel, I love to travel. And for instance, when I went to Italy, I came back so inspired, and I did one of my fave designs that was inspired by Botticelli's painting. So I did a design called Venus Fleur, and I was in the mood not so good for creating, and when I came back to Italy, I create so much. So it's okay sometimes if you are not inspired, and just clear your head and the inspiration will come back to you. Third question. Have you ever had people support you only after you've been successful? Of course. This was a story that I love to tell, that when I start making ceramics, of course, my pieces are not perfect, and I think that's the funny in them. I love that you can see the marks of my fingers, and they are clumsy, and I love them like this. But I grew up in not a small town, but it's a small space in Algarve that we all know each other, even though it's not that small. All the teenagers know each other, and we grew up in the same school. And people used to mock me a lot. They say, I don't know how she can sell those ceramics. They are so ugly, and she don't know how to paint, because my paintings are baby paintings. And people used to mock me a lot. They say my ceramics were so expensive, and they did not congratulate me like at all when I start my brand. And after a while, I've become a little bit more successful. I went to the TV, which was like a big thing for me and all my friends. I appear in some magazines. I had people that even today I can't believe, like people that I love and used to like still do watch every video on YouTube, like Olivia Jade, Ava Jules, Emma Rose, and oh my god, Madison Beer. I love her to death, using my pieces and loving them as they are. And some people, when they start seeing people like that are famous using my pieces on when I went to TV, they start telling me, oh, congratulations for your brand, I love it, even though that I know they used to mock me a lot. So you just have to believe in yourself, and that's so cliche to say, but if you believe in you and you are doing things right, don't worry, because in a few like months or years, the people that used to mock you are going to be clapping you. So yeah. Fourth question: what does a normal day in your life looks like? So it's very different every day, but I'm going to give an example of my day yesterday. I woke up at 9 a.m. I would love to be more like a morning person, but I love to sleep. So I try to always wake up at 9 a.m. It's a goal for me. And I went to the studio. I did some handles because I need to attach the handle to the mug that I did the day before. I did some emails as well. Then I went to lunch. I went back to my studio again. I sponge all the pieces that are quite dry, and I go open the kiln. It's always Christmas for me when I open the kiln, because yeah, it's a feeling that I think all the persons who do ceramics for a living and are watching this video understands. And sometimes it's not Christmas at all. I open and things go quite wrong, and I just cry. But yeah, then I did the newsletter that I know some of you guys are asking me why are not receiving my newsletter. That's why, because in the summer I didn't quit. I just take a pause, and now I'm launching the newsletter every month as you used to receive. And I think that was my day. Then I go have dinner with my boyfriend and sit in the sofa watching movies the rest of the night, and went back to sleep. 5th question: goals for the rest of the year. I have 2 types of goals, one that are more realistic and that I'm quite proud of myself being doing it for almost 3 years. That is, every month release a new collection or a restock, just adding products to my shop. So I do it every month at the end of the month, and most like on Sundays, because I know you guys aren't working. So it's a goal that I really want to continue to doing till the rest of the year. So 1 drop every month. And a most like unrealistic goal, but it's like more a dream. It's maybe having a collaboration with a brand of coffee that I love. So I love coffee, and I think that it's everything related with Pomme and my ceramics, so I would love to do it in the future. And the last question is, are you doing any giveaways soon? Ta-da! And this is my surprise to you. So we are doing the first Pomme giveaway, and all you have to do is subscribe this channel, put like in the photo that I'm going to post on Instagram, and comment 3 friends that you would like to win the giveaway with you. So I'm doing a giveaway of 2 mugs, one for you, one for your friend, with both you and your friends' initials to be even more special. And you are going to choose between 3 mugs. So it will appear here, here, and in here. So these are the 3 mugs that you are going to choose for the giveaway. And thank you so much for those who watched this episode till the end. I see you next time, and I love you guys. Bye.